Okay. Well, wouldn't you know it? It's the definition of calm and stability personified on the Cool Casual couch once again. Ready to be all things cool, calm, and casual. Listen, I was sitting in my chair. I just got done editing my video for the week. I thought to myself, as the video was rendering, I'm so glad I don't have to edit another video until next week. Look at my phone for a little brain break, and what do I see? We got another friggin' season 3 Newsreader trailer. And guys, okay, you guys watch Interview with a Vampire. That's why you follow me, right? Yeah. We gotta get handheld with this. If you are a fan of Interview with a Vampire and you're not watching the Newsreader, we can't be friends. Just sincerely, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna find a VPN. You're gonna find a ticket to Australia. You're gonna find a way, okay? Sail the high seas if you need to. You're gonna watch season 1 and 2 of the Newsreader, okay?
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you breaking news. Sources on the ground are telling me that the Newsreader will in fact be available to stream on AMC Plus December 19th. That's right. The Lord and Savior came down himself and said that he wanted us to celebrate his birthday right.
You like Sam Reed, right? You like Sam Reed, right? Yeah, okay. Well, how would you like to see him lead another fantastic, one of the best shows also on TV alongside Interview with a Vampire? Oh, you'd like that? Then watch the Newsreader. Anna frickin' Torv. You guys ever heard of a little show called Fringe? Mindhunter? The Last of Us? That little tiny show? Did you catch that? Yeah, she's in there. Not for long, but she's in there for a bit. Okay? Yeah. Other lead in the show. Listen. Real, 2-second pitch here. All right. It's the 80s. Done. That's all you need to know. Watch the show. Oh, you want more? Fine. It's the 80s. It's a newsroom in the 80s. One of the top news stations in Australia. We have Dale Jennings, ultra-soft Charmin Prince, dork boy machine. Little man's always wanted to be a newscaster. He's always been watching the news ever since he was a little babe, just watching the weather and telling his mama when the rainstorm's gonna hit. But gosh darn it, he just don't have the goods yet. Enter stage right. Helen Norville, feminine rage personified, and she's justified in everything she does. She's a mess, though. He's a mop in a bucket. He's there to clean her up. She vows, I will make you a newsreader. Cue the show title. Because she's the co-lead news anchor on the station, on the channel. News at 6. Yeah, forgot to mention that. Helen decides to take Dale under her wing and under her self. Love in the newsroom. But that love gets complicated, as it always does in any good drama. It explores real issues prescient in the late 80s in Australia. The AIDS crisis. The Lindsay Chamberlain case being overturned. Indigenous rights movements. The bombing on the street. I don't know it off the top of my head, but there was a bombing. Of course, we can't forget about Jeff Walters. Took me a second, but I got there. I haven't watched the show since the 2nd season. I need to rewatch it. Why haven't I rewatched it? The old crotchety tenure's not the right word, but he's been around for quite a long time. He runs the game, and he's not a fan of Miss Helen Norville with all of her ideas and wanting to talk about issues that matter to her and wanting to have, read the A storyline, once in a while, compared to him, who always gets the nitty-gritty stories. She has to do the more family-friendly stuff. Ugh. She's just a showgirl type who got her way onto the news by looking pretty and not having much else to say. But you've also got... I can't think of the station manager's name. What's his fucking name? Let's look it up. Look it up really quick. Yeah. But how could we forget about Lindsay, the station manager, who wants Jeff gone? He's too old. It's time for him to go. We gotta get some fresh blood in here if we want to compete with all these other stations. But he can't just set him out to pasture on his own. He's gotta make him think that it's his idea, that he wants to do this, because that'll make him look bad and besmirch the station, and people won't tune in if he's out here kicking out old Grandpappy Jeff Walters to the curb. Scheming ensues. How is everybody gonna get what they want? Lindsay wants Jeff gone. Helen wants Jeff gone. Jeff wants Helen gone. Dale just wants, everybody to be fine, and maybe eventually he'll get to be on the news. That was my spoiler-free pitch for you to watch Newsreader, so go do that now, then come back. Okay, jumping ahead. For season 3, though, all right, season 3, where do we leave off season 2? Dale Jennings, new king of news. Helen Norville going off on her own station. Oh my god, they're gonna be rivals. Holy shit, they're gonna be rivals from coworkers to lovers to broken apart to enemies. Maybe not enemies, though. Maybe they're friendly competition. Doubt it. Oh my god! Let's go. Let me get it pulled up. I'm so jazzed! I'm so amped! Alright, I'm gonna set the microphone down so I don't throw it. The Newsreader, Season 3 trailer. Oh shit, don't press another button. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so pumped. I didn't even have to watch an ad.
Good afternoon.
They've offered me my own show.
Oh, they're meeting together!
The stars arrive for the 31st Annual TV Week Logie Awards.
He's going to find out that I'm in direct competition with him in front of 2 million people.
Oh shit, that's so juicy!
The personal and professional, can't we?
We could separate the personal and the professional, can't we? Girl, when have you guys ever? That was the whole start of your whole thing, right? Like, love you, Helen Norville, but like keeping your personal life outside of the office is not your greatest strength. You do amazing work. I'm not discrediting it. I'm just saying let's like be realistic with ourselves here. Who needs that? You can do whatever you want.
If News at 6 have this and we have a couple crying over IVF, I know where I'd go.
People have described you as a womanizer.
They mean that I wasn't faithful.
You were the first woman in Australian history to be offered a commercial primetime television show.
Go, Helen!
I was just
You two
concerned
together?
if you were seeing anyone.
He has certain proclivities.
Who's that?
You can have a baby, Nels.
Tim!
Jennings.
He looks like a puppet, really.
It's so rude. But like, honestly, to have people make fun of you like that, that means you made it big, honey. That means you made it big.
The People's Liberation Army have opened fire on pro-democracy demonstrators in Beijing. The Exxon Valdez supertanker has run aground.
She looks so good with that short hair.
I think Australia is no better than South Africa.
Oh my god, he's back!
You lost them, and it was your mistake!
Speak Queen, oh my god, I fucking love her so much.
There's been a lot of things on screen, Bill, but she has never been boring.
Why wouldn't you say you're the only person who's ever told me the truth? Why wouldn't you tell me?
That win rested on a Hawk interview that I had to conduct in the wake of vile insults and humiliation.
I wouldn't try to throw your weight around. If Lindsay
Fuck
stays,
Lindsay.
I will.
Good for you, babe. Oh, well, it's good. You should get some help, honey. Instead of, like having your boyfriend take care of things. Oh my god. Where'd that fucking remote go? I don't want something else to start playing. How do I always lose these goddamn remotes? I swear to god, this is a magic couch that just eats them. Oh. Just went down to the side. Okay. So Rob and Noelene are having a baby? I mean, congratulations are in order, right? We gotta cheers to that. To the true sweethearts of News at 6, Rob and Noelene. Love you. Let's go. Okay, rolling the tape back though. Noelene didn't look super thrilled with that. I'm a little afraid about their relationship because as cute as they are, I don't know, his family, they were not very accepting towards her. And he didn't really seem to see the issue. And all Rob, he just has those internalized prejudices. And I don't know if he's done enough work yet to dismantle those. I mean, it very much could have also just been a look of surprise from Noelene, and there's nothing else more to read into that look other than, oh, wow, that's just not the news I expected. I just want these kids to be all right. Because Rob, He's shown that he's willing to learn and willing to change. And I think he can. And I think they could just be perfect together. And that's all. Okay, so Dale's going out with Jeff Walter's daughter? What the hell? Is he doing that to like clear up suspicions about him in the media, in the press, in the news, you know? New king of news romancing the troubled princess? Is it all just to like look better to the outside world? Or was there a genuine connection maybe when they met? Or like, I know we're all thinking it, beard, because it also looked like that maybe he was getting some other type of action. Good for him, finally. Hopefully it's positive and healthy, unlike what it has been in the past. I doubt it. Oh my God, we got Tim. It wasn't Tim, was it? I think the hair was too short. If that happens, this show does like emotional drama so well. And I just know that they're gonna reach their little claws straight into my chest and one by one just slowly pick out each and every one of my ribs while my heart is still beating and just let it air out and dry out on its own and die. It's gonna be a slow death. I'm so ready for it. He's gonna find out that they're gonna be rivals in front of 2 million people. Him lying to her apparently. Lindsay being a bastard per usual. Nolene's yelling at him. Dale's telling him that he's going to walk. Does that happen? Does Dale walk? Because Nolene's yelling at Lindsay saying that he lost both of them. Unless he's talking just about like Jeff and Helen. But it could be Helen and Dale. I would think it would be more Helen and Dale. She would be more emotional and yelling at him over that. Noelene and Dale, they're like this. Also, Noelene is yelling at Lindsay like this at Dale's press-heavy birthday party thing. So she's erupting like this in a room full of media. What could have happened that was that upsetting to make her lash out like this in such a big way with so many eyes on them? Also, Kay's there in the same dress that she was in when Evelyn was telling her that Dale had certain proclivities. Like, when did we stop minding our own business? Do they have that conversation before the party and Kay decides, well, I don't care, I like him, there's a spark, I'm going anyways? Or does this conversation happen after the party when Mama's like, oh damn, okay, this has gotten a little bit further than I thought that it would. I kind of thought that you guys would fizzle out at this point, so it's time that I clue you in to like some details about our Mr. Newsreader there. I don't know what any of it means, but it's provocative. Man, oh man, oh man. Do I love how this show has developed the Helen Dale relationship. By the end of season one, what a bright-eyed little babe I was. I thought to myself, these kids are going to be all right. They're going to be together forever. Nothing's going to ever separate them. No. But by this time season 2 rolls around and you get to watch, you're like, no, why would I ever have thought that? There's clearly couldn't stay together forever. Helen, she's too explosive. Dale, he's too willing to lay on top and be the blanket and take those explosions. They're too codependent, all right? I mean, you can't marry your respirator. You know what I'm saying? That won't hold up in a court of law. It's kind of what they were. When I think of Helen and Dale, I think of that scene in the very first season between Helen and Dale's mom, where Dale's mom is telling Helen about how his father died when he was young. She fell apart. She wasn't a great mother for a while because she was despondent. Who picked her up? It was Dale. And she, kind of relating to Helen that it shouldn't have been like that. She was the mother. She should have been taking care of Dale. But instead, young Dale stepped up and took care of his own mom. That's formative stuff. So he goes on, adult life. He sees broken woman. What's he do? He's got to fix her, baby. Cycles. But that's shit that you got to fix on your own. So I'm hoping with this season, it seems like maybe Helen's finally going to try to do that. Fingers crossed. But what if it's not? What if she's at a facility, not of her own volition? Again. That would be horrible. Just horrible. But also, really rich storytelling, too. So, I'm sick. I do worry tremendously for our good Dale, though, you know, because the whole, like, making fun of him on late night TV. Our buddy don't have thick skin, okay? He's a gentle soul, and I think he'll either implode or explode. Lash out uncontrollably, and that won't be a good look either. I'm worried. Because also, too, I mean, we have the end of season 2. He's engaging in the game, you know? Also, he's not evil. Oh my god, I saw so many people being like, Dark Dale, evil Dale. He's bad now. What the fuck are you talking about? No, he's doing what he needed to survive, okay? He's being cunning. He can't let that story out. It might be true, but it'll ruin his career. Unfortunately, that's just how it is back then. So he offers something better. He wants to keep the press in his pocket and not in his back, attached by a knife. All right? The whole Gerry stuff sucks. Again, what you decide to do behind closed doors with consenting adults shouldn't affect your work life. However, at the end of the day, Gerry's the one who ratted out on Dale, okay? All right? He's the only person it could have been. It wasn't going to be Helen. It wasn't going to be Tim. He was the only other person who knew. I mean, if 1 + 1 = 2, and 2 + 2 = 4, then Gerry's the fucking rat. It sucks. I liked Gerry. I had no ill will towards Gerry, but sorry, buddy. You got burned by the fire that you started. Am I supposed to be sad? I mean, I guess we like never got 100% confirmation that it was Gerry. And Dale did very much go home with the guy after the gay bar, so it could have been that dude. And if that's the case, Gerry, my bad. But the timing is too convenient for it not to be Gerry. Are you kidding me? When this big story comes out about his private life and what he gets up to with his wife behind closed doors. Oh, let me leak something really big about someone who's a little bit bigger than I am. That'll get the attention off of me. I don't buy it. I love you still. I love you, Fredo. Okay? Despite what you did. But you got caught by your own hand. That's what happened. I just hope that Dale can find some peace and some joy in his life, you know? I just need to hold him for a bit and tell him everything's gonna be okay, and then to pat him on his head and give him a little strawberry shortcake, a little, you know, one of the mini ones, and then send him on his way on a little bicycle and watch him ride into the sunset. That's all I want for the end of the season. Him to just like be happy. Again, we saw him like he's going out with Kay, getting into the Walters family. Oh, I don't know that that's a good plan, buddy. I mean, unless he's trying to... I mean, I don't think that he has ulterior motives here. As I was saying before, though, if he does have ulterior motives, using Kay to dispel any sort of speculation that, oh, he likes other men. How could I like other men? I'm with a woman. Those two things are not compatible statements. Using her that way, or to kind of just paint himself in a better light of like the troubled princess. Here comes Prince Charming to sweep her off her feet. You know, it's all about the image. What image are you selling? It could do him well to have the Walters there tied up with his name, because obviously they're not going to want shit to get out, because that ties them to Dale as well. Makes their daughter look like a fool. And in addition, them for raising a daughter who would allow herself to be so fooled by a man like that. I mean, couldn't be me and my children, you know? But like also on the other hand, will this piss off the Walters even more to where they want to like out him so that he'll be besmirched and like leave their daughter alone? I just don't know. At the end of the day, though, I don't think that he would lead her on. I think even if he does have some ulterior motive here, there has to be like some genuine interest. I think he probably does really like her and think that this could go somewhere. I could be foolish and naive, but that's just what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking there's no way this doesn't blow up, right? This just doesn't go horribly sour. I just see this backfiring like a 1978 Mustang. That's all I'm saying. Whatever, cute couple. But like Dale engaging with a man, I'm worried. Is that person discreet? Are they gonna let shit out? I can't go through this again. Tim's there. Guys, TimDale girlies, I'm one of you. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I think there's ships in the night. think though, hopefully maybe Tim will help guide him to acceptance, full acceptance, and like all the other, like, but you be all the beautiful things that you are, be them without apology, like that type of shit, like whatever. But like, okay, but where are Helen and Dale? Helen's got her own show. She's talking about the issues. Love that she sticks to her guns and she wants to keep talking about these important issues. And these fucking men, these fucking crusty dudes who are like, stop it with these boo-hoo sob stories, okay? Oh, you got a couple crying about IVF. Well, Dale's out here getting like some piping hot tea, some piping hot chamomile, okay? I hear they got cinnamon in that bitch. I hear they got honey and milk in that bitch. What do you have? Tears in your tea. Throw it out. Who wants that? And Helen's like, boo fucking who to you? That's the goddamn news, okay? It's not all happy shit and rainbows. And good for her. She's got an important message to share. Let her share it. But that makes me worried about her ratings and her continuing on with her show. And then if her ratings and everything start to go sour while Dale's are going up, that's going to cause a rift in their relationship, right? Like, what if she gets canceled? What's that going to do to her? Oh my God. Like, but again, the drama. Dale's fed up with Lindsay. Is he leaving? I don't know. Does he go out on his own? Is that why Noelene was yelling at Lindsay? Good for her. Character growth. Noelene, the little shy mouse from season 1, finally fucking yelling at Lindsay like she should. God damn, yes, you go. I love her so much. I want the best for her. I hope she gets everything she wants. She should be station manager at the end of this. That's goals. That's the goal. Anyways, I'm just thrilled. Poke my ribs and call me Nancy. I'm tickled, okay? Once again, if for whatever reason you watch this whole video and haven't seen the newsreader, I don't know why you would do that unless you just love the sound of my voice, which, can I say, I don't blame you. Yeah, I do. Watch the fucking newsreader. Why are you still here? Probably not, though. I would say anyone watching at this point has watched it. So, guys, what do we think's gonna happen? We'll just have to wait and see. That's the joy that I needed right now. That was just an early little Christmas present for me, for all of us. Thank you to Matt Lucas. Michael. I meant Michael Lucas. It was 1 a.m., okay? I was tired. Who created the show, for giving us another season. I can't wait. I win. I win every day. Every day we wake up in a wonderful world.